See if my green screen works this time. Yeah. Boom. All right, let me go to my live stream. Let me see. Good morning, good people. Let me see. What? That's crazy. Ola Joe, how are you? Not sure this is going to be your favorite type of live stream, Ola Joe, because I am working. So I am actually going to be here talking, but I'm going to turn the camera around so that everybody can just see the cereal while we talk and listen to music. So close to my damn goals and having to get it in. But I hope that you are well. You are on my playlist of videos I need to watch this weekend. Ray the Right Miller. We actually found a shirt that said all I do is twin. Aaron was like, we should get that for Ray. It was definitely cute. It was definitely a cute shirt. It was definitely a cute shirt. Twin, my son had Cinnamon Toast Crunch this morning. Me, leftover KFC, although I'm craving some Fruity Pebbles. I love it. Thank you guys so much for being here and for clicking your thumbs up and doing all that jazz. I loved starting the day with KFC. We had the conversation last week about cold chicken, and I am not afraid. I was clear. I was clear about my position on cold ass chicken, and I'm ready to rock. Ojo says, here to support, still flat on my back. Oh, no. Oh, you're saying you're still sleeping. Okay. Ooh, we got a new bed, you guys. Since you guys weren't in my earlier morning ones, I got, we got some new bed, y'all. And it's a delightful, delicious bed experience. Oh my goodness, it came in a box. But we opened it up and it was good. Ams, wifey, how are you? I mentioned you in my earlier video because I was letting everybody know that today is the day that your dad is getting his knee surgery and that we were all thinking about you. No, you got other stuff going on today, Ams. You got other stuff going on. I didn't even expect to see you right now. So I appreciate you just being here. But yeah, you got busy stuff going on today. Ola Joe's like, I don't want to get out of bed. Ray says, that's a nice t-shirt that y'all didn't get. Ray. Ola Joe says, no worries. No worries. Oh yeah, excellent. Cool. Yes. Just woke up. Okay. Yeah, that bed, you guys, gave me the best night of sleep I've had in a long time. Yes. Thank you. Ray's given shout out to Ams's dad to have a speedy recovery from his knee surgery. He's going to be good. He's going to be fine. Ams is there to give him whatever support he needs. She was out here doing big daughter stuff this weekend, prepping him up. Are we still in Indy? Okay. So, Ola Jo saying hello to everybody. She's got the #1 Crizown. You guys know how that goes. Your girl is officially working. I started work at 8 a.m. It is now 8:24 a.m. So we are doing the damn thing. The Thug and the Thizzlet. It's an ankle replacement, but still thank you. Sorry, Ams. You know I can't remember nothing. Wifey, cut me some slack. I thought it was for the knee. And maybe it's because every older person I know, and I know me too, is at some point is going to have knee surgery. So I just assumed it was that. But ankle replacement. Okay. And Ray saying, what's up to Ola Joe? Yeah, I apologize, Ams. You know I can't remember nothing. I hope you still love me. I hope you still love me even though I can't remember anything. Am says, I'll be right back. I got to jump back over to the... No worries. No worries. I am bad, you guys, for remembering stuff. I try my damnedest, but oof, I would forget my butthole if it wasn't connected to me. It's just not the way it used to be. Ray says, ankle replacement, no worries. He'll be back to crib walking in no time. I love that. Can you do that? Can you do it, Ray? Because my cousin is great at it. My cousin Rachel is like the #1 at this thing. She can do it like no one can do it. She's basically like Snoop Dogg in a whole nother person's body. She really is. She's very, very capable of producing a very, very convincing crip walk. Olajo is laughing. Ray said absolutely. Absolutely can do it. I've never been very good at it. And now with my current ankle situation, I definitely know I'm not good at it. But yeah, you got to have good ankles. You got to have good hand-eye coordination for all the other things that you have to do. It's a crazy situation. I'm in a cool 6.8 out of 10. I love it, Ray. What is up? JB is in the house. How are you, JB? I don't think, yes, get the text yet, but I know that you're out here doing good, so thank you. Do you guys see this delicious cereal? Let me turn this around so you guys can see it. Now, this is the kind of cereal I'm talking about. If we're eating cereal, it better be fruity and it better be colorful like this. If you don't agree, I don't know what to tell you, because the cereal needs to look like this, you guys, all the time. And for those people who like soggy cereal, that's inappropriate. We don't have time for soggy cereal people. I'm kidding. But seriously, though, soggy cereal is terrible. I had to pipe back in to say that, because soggy cereal, why? Why would you, I don't know. Does anybody like soggy cereal that's on this live stream right now? Because I kind of need to know who you people are. I need to know who you are so that we could point you out. Ola Joe saying good morning to JB, who is in the house, as always. But yeah, I don't do soggy cereal. Matter of fact, if cereal gets soggy, I'm throwing it out. I cannot abide by soggy cereal of any sort. Ola Joe's like, no! Yeah. 100% no. 100% no to the soggy cereal. Ray Miller says, we already had this discussion, laugh out twin. I'm gonna play the 5th. Were you part of the soggy cereal crew? Ew, Ray. Ew. Ew. I'm taking my twinning back. I'm taking my twinning back. If we're out here eating soggy cereal, I'm taking the twinning back. Let's look at the cereal though. Y'all don't want to stare at me. I'm working. Y'all don't want to see what the hell I'm over here doing. But seriously though, I'm team both. Ew. You know what? There can only be one, Ray. There can only be one. You can't ride the line on this one. JB saying good morning to everyone. I love it. It's a blanket good morning, you guys. Thank you, JB, for being here. As always good to see you. 3. I'm just in the background working because you guys know at 8 o'clock your girl starts working. So I am just doing what I'm doing in the background here, trying to keep my hope alive by staying employed and chit-chatting with y'all. But we're doing really good, you guys. The numbers are good. I think we're going to be where we want to be, you know, maybe even by the end of this month. So I appreciate you guys all for being here. I hope everybody's having a good Monday morning and that your bowl of cereal never go empty. That's my hope for you, that everybody's bowl of cereal stays crunchy and doesn't go empty. That's what we're trying to do out here on the streets. Did anybody do anything really cool this weekend? All we did this weekend was buy a brand new bed, which was like maybe the coolest thing ever. But let me know, what did you guys do this weekend? Anything fancy and delightful? 1, 2, 6. Oh, Lord. Let me get my life together over here. So 8 to 9. Sorry, I just realized I just shook you guys. It starts off crunchy, then you're watching your cartoons and. What did you say? He did? Yeah. Oh, I love it. Ray says it. Okay. It starts off crunchy, then you're watching your cartoons and come back, then it's soggy and even sweeter. No, Ray, no, just chilled. You just chilled this weekend. Ray deserves some time off, so that's fair. Ams is back in the house, jumping back and forth. No worries, Ams. No worries, baby girl. You know I'm just here doing what I'm doing. Which email are you emailing it to? Baby Pants, love of my life. Which email are you emailing it to? Aaron?
What?
Where are you emailing it to?
You want me to send it to Yahoo?
You could send it to whatever. Yeah, I just didn't know. I just want to make sure I'm checking the correct one. Ray said, be right back. Tag team high five. Am's my turn. No worries. No worries. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you very much. Happy frickin' Monday. Good morning, Baby Pants. By the way, from Ray, baby.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Ray, if you could hear how Aaron said that. He was like, hey, buddy. But welcome in, Ray. Welcome in. Welcome in to everybody. We're just looking at cereal, listening to music, listening to me blabber this wonderful morning. That is what we are doing. That is how we are getting it in. I'm just working in the background, blabbering over the sound of music and cereal. Ola Joe is laughing. And rightfully so. Because everything that's happening in this live stream right now is hilarious. But it's also a deliciously good time. Is all I can tell you guys. Fun and delicious. Nutritious even. I feel like what we're doing here today is nutritious. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I don't think so. Did you send it?
I'm about to.
Oh, okay. Is it good?
Yeah, it's hilarious. He remixed Edge Patrol.
Oh. Chiron. Chiron, if you were out there in the world, we're about to listen to your remix live, you guys. This is a live debut of this crazy track that I started singing, and then Chiron went and he did the dang thing. And now we're about to hear some live music, you guys, right here, right now. Stay tuned because it's gonna be good. I feel very strong about that. And shout out to all the people working and lurking right now. I'm working and lurking, and I'm on the live stream. So I understand how difficult it can be. But thank you guys so much for your help and for being here to support your girls' dreams. And look at this delicious bowl of cereal. And tell me about your day. It's magically delicious. I know. I think this is a bowl of Fruit Loops. And I got to tell you guys, Fruit Loops is where it's at. Fruit Loops is like 2 turntables and a microphone. I love freaking Fruit Loops. Am says, I'm frozen. It's cold outside. Why are you outside? Oh, with the dogs? I was going to say, get inside, Ams. Get inside. It's too damn cold to be outside. I'm against outside. Although, guess what? It's supposed to be 90 degrees this weekend, you guys. Like, get out of here with that. Somebody needs to talk to somebody and tell them that this is over. I think my dad said that's called the Indian summer, when there's like, when it's cold and then it gets warm again. So apparently that's what we are in for here. Let me go and see if I can find this damn thing. Oh. You sent it to my Gmail? Oh, yes, agreed. It's one of my favorite cereals. Yes. I mean, I don't eat a lot of cereal now just because it's an absurd amount of sugar. And sometimes sugar doesn't sit the world's best inside of my tum-tums. But back in the day, that and Cookie Crisp, basically cereals that were candy. I'm a fan of candy cereal. Is what it is. I can't get enough of it. Or I couldn't when I was a kid, I should say. As I said, now I don't think I could really get down on that kind of cereal, but back in the day, I would have tore up a whole box of Fruit Loops. And I was like the kind of person who would pour the smallest amount of milk you'd ever seen into my cereal. Like, I was not a heavy milk person. Probably because I was lactose intolerant. I just didn't really think to put as much milk into cereal as I saw other people doing. Which is why I think it's weird when people say they like soggy cereal, because I disagree. I don't believe in soggy cereal. You sent it to me, Baby Pants?
Yeah.
Where'd you send it?
The Gmail?
You sent it to Gmail?
Yeah.
Let me close this down. This is a newly remixed song, you guys. Let's see if we can play it. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cool. What's up, Metrosonic? What's up, Metrosonic? Oh, that's so cool. Chiron is the coolest person in the world. Earlier today, I was on my live with Dammy, and I sang a little song because you guys know I'm crazy like that. I'll sing a little song real quick. And Chiron went and basically remixed it into an actual old song. And that's what I'm listening to. He actually remixed this, and it's me. That's the sound of the person you're hearing is me, and then the mixing, the music that's been added is Chiron. Dude, we need to put this track. We need to put this track on vinyl, right? It's so good. It's so good. I need to hear. I need in writing from him that I can put that in a video because I'm doing it. Hi, what's up? How am I doing? I think I recognize a cereal in the background. What is it? Fruit Loops? I'm pretty sure it's freaking Fruit Loops. And yes, Metrosonic. I have a bunch of your videos in my queue to watch because that's what's up. Metro has been putting out some really good videos. If you guys do not know who he is a gamer. A really nice guy. And he puts stuff up here, and then he also puts stuff up on his, what's it called? Insta. He likes to Insta stuff, too. Ola Joe says, I also ate Wheaties, Raisin Bran, and granola ones, too. I like Raisin Bran. I never got into Wheaties, and I don't really like granola that much. Adrian coming in, talking about, I eat Honey Nut Cheerios. I love that, Adrian. How are you, Adrian? How is wedding planning going? How is fall going? I feel like you probably are doing a lot in your house for fall. Adrian is she is very, very much so the decorator extraordinaire. And so I'm sure she is doing all sorts of beautiful things inside of her home that I'm sure she will share with us on her channel coming up. But you guys have to bear with Adrian. She is planning weddings and doing all sorts of stuff right now. So she's not maybe posting as much content as she usually does, but that does not mean that she is not here posting content, because she is. Ola Joe says, hello, Metro and Adrian. Metro says, I can't remember the last time I had cereal. I think it was back when I was 16 in 2000. Green last time it was Lucky Charms. Ew, to Lucky Charms. Metro saying, what's up to Ola Joe? Ola Joe says, I've eaten that. Yes. Actually, I've started just eating handfuls of Cheerios, period, because they're fortified with almost more vitamins than you would get inside of vitamins. Like Cheerios, just the plain Cheerios are crazy. They have like 60% of the iron you need, which as as an old broad, definitely something worth having. Are you freaking joking right now? Oh, they're about to tick me all the way off. So obviously I'm working in the background, you guys, like my actual full-time job. So if you hear me saying stuff or whatever, it's because I'm actively working. So bear with me. But I am going to be talking, but I will also be talking and working. And that's what we're doing right now. Oh, shite no. Is that a thing? Let's take that out. Is this a thing? Can I format that? I work with a lot of spreadsheets, so if you hear me clicking around a lot, anybody who works with spreadsheets understands. That's just how we get down. It's a lot of clicking and foolishness when you're in a spreadsheet. Oh my God, I can't believe he remixed that. That's crazy though, babe. Tell him I said that's freaking awesome. Seriously. Poop Village is what we're living through right now. Everybody's saying hello. Olajo saying she will be back. Thank you for checking out my Insta. No worries. Lots of wedding DIYs. What kind? What kind though, Adrian? I need to see. I need to know. I want to know. What kinds of wedding DIYs? I'm sure you're doing a lot of the florals, right, Adrian? Because Adrian will not play with y'all on the dang florals. So I'm sure she's doing some floral stuff. But what other sorts of DIYs are you doing for that? Have you guys chosen your menu for your food? Adrian saying good morning to everyone. Oh, Lord, we done dropped down to one person. Apparently the cereal is not enough. It's not enough. But that's all I can offer up right now, you guys, because I am busting my whole butt over here trying to work. Metro says, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the time zones. Please remember to like and share. Exactly. Thank you so much for saying that, Metro. You are greatly appreciated. I am watching a squirrel in the backyard act like he is full-blown crazy. And sometimes that just happens, you know? Squirrels get in the backyard and they start acting up. Especially in our backyard. That being said, I am still here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just here in the background working, running spreadsheets, uploading crazy things, listening to remixes of my songs, all kinds of stuff like that. But I am still here. Ooh, maybe we'll throw the music back on. Not the Edge Patrol, although that's a great song. We'll go with that. Low and slow in the back. So anyway, I'm gonna take you guys back to cereal. Cereal is not as cool as pizza, apparently. I feel like pizza people preferred the pizza in the background more than they preferred this wonderful cereal scene that we've got going here. Okay. But I am doing good, you guys. I'm having a good Monday morning so far. You guys are definitely part of the magic of that. So thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me, chit-chatting with me as I work. Green screen it. That's what we're doing. We're green screen and cereal, talking about nobody knows what. 1/1/26. Yes, I hope everybody's having a good Monday. Yeah, thank you, Metro. Thank you for being here. Thanks for putting up really good videos. I've been really loving all of the videos that you've been putting up. So thank you for continuing to show us what you do in your spare time. Oh, you could see me before? You must be on a lag. Because I am not visible right now. But I was visible. I can be visible again. I showed back up again. In front of the cereal. Like Count Chocula. But now I'm back. Or now I'm gone. Oh, I didn't need to rerun it, but I ran it anyway. Metro 6, you are very determined and dedicated to reach your goal. I am very proud of you as much as you are proud of me in this long. Oh my goodness. Dude. It's freaking nuts to try to do all this. It's very nuts. But you know what? We are holding fast. We're holding steady. We're creating content. We're trying to be supportive to other people. We're doing all of the things. And I think that is a good... It's good to do. It's good to try to endeavor to do something, even if it's crazy. Adrian talks, or she had a video where she talked about that live, where she had channels that she started before and then she stopped them, and now she's got this channel that she's really working at. And she speaks a lot about just persevering and just kind of pushing through the hard moments. And I think this is just what you got to do. Adrian says, absolutely. The bridal theme is she found her main squeeze. Wedding food is going to be delicious. It's being catered. The reception is going to be in the backyard with lots of, oh gosh, I love the sound of that. Oh my goodness. That sounds beautiful, Adrian. Metrosonic says, I love joining your company. You are amazing. Everyone's amazing. Thank you. We have some pretty cool people that hang out over here. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I'm very, very grateful for the really, really awesome people that seem to have found us and are here kicking it pretty regularly and routinely. I wonder if it's kind of funny because I'm like, would it be better to have the camera pointed at me even though I was not staring at you guys? Because the algorithm tends to favor, you know, people more than solid items like pictures. So I'm wondering if that makes more sense, but it just seems like you guys would just be looking at me make funny faces while I worked. But maybe that's more entertaining. I don't know. Who can say? We'll try a couple of different things this week and see what we can get done. For whatever reason, this song always makes me kind of bop my head a little bit. Oh, shit, no. This is why I can't be messing with y'all. I forgot to do this. You and A-Train are awesome. I love the pictures. Thank you. Wait till you see. We've got a, we've actually got a delicious vlog coming out this week of the time that we spent when we were on vacation a couple weeks ago. We saw some really cool stuff. I think everyone would like it. All right, let me go and see if these are in. Holy poop. All right. But I hope everybody is having a good morning, and I appreciate you guys being here. Look at me and look at the cereal. Maybe that's the way to do it. Nobody knows. Please tell me that these have been created and that your girl doesn't have to stop and create them. That would make me happy. Nope. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Yeah, so it's not creating any of them. None of the ones I had today even were created, babe.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm just making a list, and then I'll go back in and check in a little bit, and if they aren't, then I'll do them, but they can't be serious when the box is that full for me to have to stop and make a bunch of folders right now. It's absurd. If it's not working, there should just be a person that makes them, but it shouldn't be that I'm making them at the same time that I'm trying to close these down. That's stupid. That's so stupid. I'm talking crazy now. Metro says, I'm happy to hear that you liked everything that I display. Yes, I'm just like my father before me. Oh, that's so cool. Adrian says, it's about patience and perseverance in these YT streets. You ain't never lied. Adrian has never lied to us, not one time. She is full with the information and forthcoming with it. And it's always very helpful, and it's always designed to make us just understand more about what it is that we've endeavored to do. And I think it's cool to listen to Adrian's experience because she's done it so many times. And I think people who've endeavored to do something multiple times and maybe, I don't want to say gave up, but changed courses, they always have a lot of good information. So it's definitely worth paying attention to. I'm about to go paint and create 50 centerpieces. I love that, Adrian. I hope you're filming some of that, Adrian. I do. It's all about patience. Okay. Yep, can't wait to see the new vlog. Metro says, Correctamundo, always take time, practice, and patience, and the goal will be reached. Cozy, that sounds fun. Yes, yeah. She's doing the fun stuff now. She's doing the stuff for a wedding. That's always a good time. I'm working. Not necessarily a good time, but we're making it work, you guys. We're making it come together. We are doing what we can do here. I wonder if you guys would be better served on this side of me. Probably. Let's see if we can't get you guys over here. You guys, if you saw how my tripod was sitting, you'd be like, what in the jankiness? It is very janky. Oh my goodness, that's not working either. I'm gonna try something. You guys are gonna fall for a second. I'm gonna kick you to the back. We're gonna put you on the other tripod. Because the tripod I had you guys on was nonsense. Oh Lord, we touching buttons. Here we go. Let's see. Maybe I should unplug this too. Let's unplug this. I'm gonna put that over there. I like this green screen because it means I can move you guys around, but you not necessarily feel like you're being moved around because you're not, the orientation isn't changing for you guys. So it's nice. Let me see if I can get my life together here though. It's me. Okay, here we are. Here we are in each other's face. Doing each other's face stuff. That's what we're doing. Metro said, remember this, Metrosonic always shares live streams during participation on the community tab. That's your voice to be heard and with more engagement. Metro, so funny. I love it. Metro says, you're very welcome, Cozy. Cozy says, yes, I am filming it all. Oh my goodness, I love that. That's going to be such a good video. It's going to be such a good journey to watch that come together, Adrian. I can't wait. And I know it's going to be beautiful. I know it's going to be beautiful. If you guys don't know who Adrian is, you really need to go to her channel and just check out just one video. Just one video, and you'll see just how incredible this woman is. She has so many awesome things on her channel. It's mind-blowing. So I know that this wedding is going to be nothing short of amazing. I know that. That is a given, and that is a damn guarantee. She is going to make this wedding amazing. So if you have not connected with her, I strongly suggest that you do so that you can stay in the loop with the rest of us who just want to see what kind of cool stuff she's doing. Because I promise you it's cool. I don't know how we got so many thumbs up when there's only a couple people in here, but I appreciate you guys. I'm just working and rattling off conversation as best I can as I work. That is what we are doing today. And we're going to see how well we can do it. We are working it out and coming together to do something cool, I think. And what are we doing here? Is that a 4-tier? I think it is. Is that an A? Is that a yay or a nay? It's a nay. All right. I love it. My daughter is the creator on this one. I love that. So you guys are kind of working together. But you're there. So she's coming up with ideas and you're kind of helping her realize them. Is that kind of what's going on? Adrian's incredible, you guys. That's all I can say. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there, but I promise you it's something impressive. That's all I know. That is all I know, Adrian says she's making her... Oh my goodness! That is so cool. So she's starting her own channel as well. I love it, I love it, I love it. Is there a lot of that going on over here? Yeah, okay, they're going to have to come off then. That's so cool. That is maybe the coolest thing. She's probably going to really enjoy herself. And there's so much information that you can give her about, you know, your journey. So it's like she doesn't have to go in there blind to start. I love that. I love it. I love it. Because I'm sure you've got all the tips and whatnot to be able to give her so that she doesn't, you know, she has kind of a leg up in the process. Let's do this. Let's take these all off. Let's drop that back down. Let's get rid of this. Are you sure I want to permanently delete that? Hell yeah. See what I'm saying? I do weird stuff with my mouth and whatnot when I am working, so that's usually why I don't just keep the camera in my face while I work, because you guys would be staring at me do really, really crazy stuff with my face. Metro says, currently charging my Motorola Moto G7 with my super power bank. I love it. Every upload you post will become great no matter what you do. Put your heart into it and put your dedication and satisfaction into it. Metrosonic is a motivational speaker. I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not. But Metro always comes in with the most motivational things to say, and I love that. Because let's be for real, we could all do with a little bit of motivation, especially on a early Monday morning. Why not? Let's get that motivation. Let's get going. Let's get started. She's a beast when it comes to creating. I love that. So your daughter is basically following in her mother's footsteps of just being amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see it. So are you going to share her, the channel name with us when she gets started, Adrian? Because I would like to be able to support her as well. For sure. For sure. Because I know that dynamic duo right there. Sorry, you guys. I'm doing weird stuff with my camera. You guys already know. Everybody already knows that when it comes to the tripods and the cameras that, oh, Lord. If it's me, I'm doing, oh my gosh, that's not even structurally sound. That's not even structurally sound. I'm doing crazy stuff right now, you guys. Crazy stuff. I can't even. Oh my goodness. It's the worst thing that anybody's ever seen. I'm just out here doing whatever. What's happening? Metro says, fill the beast within. Motivation always triumphs. I love it. Adrian says, she is on TikTok. Oh, she is. I'm not on TikTok. I spend literally no time there. So I'm bad. People will be like, oh, it's over on TikTok. And I'll be like, okay, I will never see it. But hopefully is she going to do a YT channel too, Adrian? Or she I think that's what you said. She's coming over from TikTok to YT. Exactly. So she's probably going to bring some of her people with her too, which is going to be good because she's not going to have to start from scratch, because some of those people on TikTok are going to want to follow her to YT. So that she's got her own kind of audience that she can bring, which is nice. Yeah, that's going to help her, I think, a lot. If you've got a group of people that you're already bringing through, that's going to go some sort of distance. Metro says, it's good that we all keep in touch on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Yes, yes. G Mama grows hard in the garden, you guys. She grows so hard in the garden. I used to eat Fruit Loops. Now I'm more granola and quinoa. Good morning. I love it. You're going to come in and throw a word around like quinoa and then follow it up with good morning, G Mama. Okay. I can't do the quinoa. I can if it's in a soup. Like, I don't mind quinoa in a soup, almost like a lentil or like a barley kind of thing. I think quinoa is really, really good. But quinoa just by itself is just, I can't even. I could never. The flavor is not on hit where I need it to be. I need the flavor to be on hit. And the quinoa is not really there for me in the way that I need it to be. Yes. So she's on Insta too. Okay. That's good to know. Let me make sure I've got everything I'm trying to do over here. 148. Yes! Sorry, you guys. I love it when my numbers come together. Obviously, I am working and attempting to engage you guys simultaneously. And a part of my job is I deal with a lot of spreadsheets, obviously. So when my numbers come together and I'm talking to you guys, I feel like I'm winning. I feel like I'm winning during that. G Mama says, do I eat grits? Do I eat grits? You know I eat grits. Yeah, I'm going to eat some grits. I love grits. But I will say that the grits that I'm used to eating are like the Malt-O-Meal style grits. But I've been informed that that's still grits. But I also have eaten grits. I just don't make grits myself, but I love a good grit. And we know that Adrian will eat some damn grits. Adrian in Mississippi. Adrian will slap you in the face with some grits right now. Metro was saying hello to G Mama. My computer is running slow. All the good things. I don't do TikTok nor Instagram, too much for me. She thinks long form video is a lot, but it's getting better every day. Yeah. I was on TikTok for like a half a second on my other channel, and I just could not, I don't know. It's too much. It was too much to balance this channel. I have 2 channels, right? So it was too much to balance this and TikTok and Instagram. So I post periodically on Instagram, but that's the best I can do. G Mama says, I enjoy malto meal too. Malto meal is delicious, especially with a little butter, a little sugar on it. Come on now. Come on now. That's delicious. I love it so much. Let's see. Metro says, first I upload TikTok. Dan, share the same video to Facebook directly, Instagram, and separately on Twitter and upload it to YT. Fair enough. I will say this. You want to share it on YT first before you share it to the other places, because otherwise YT could hit you for reused content, just in case you did not know that. G-Mama says, what's up, Metro? Metro says, remember, the more consistent, the more things we'll get with more engagement. Yes, you know better. Adrian said, you know it. Grits are a staple in my home. Come on now. Adrian said, we don't need to question her on her grits. Okay? Because Adrian's like, we eat grits over here. We'll just eat grits whenever. And I mean, the funny thing is that grits aren't just a breakfast thing. I guess you can eat grits because, like, there's shrimp in grits. There's all sorts of other things, other ways that grits can be consumed that aren't just breakfast. But I think in the North, people just assume that that's the only way that grits are made, but that's not the only way that grits can be made. Metro says, I love grits. I miss those days with my grandmother when she was still alive. Aw. Yeah, grandmas can cook. Both my grandmas have passed on, but grandmas can cook. When you no longer have a grandma, you don't eat like that again. Grandmas know how to cook. What's up, Hayward? Welcome back in, my friend. It's been a little bit since I've seen you. How are you today? Thanks for throwing your thumbs up on the video. You are greatly appreciated. I hope that you're having a good Monday. And I hope that you had a good weekend. I am just working and chilling and chatting with you guys and looking at cereal. Nobody knows why. We're just having ourselves a good morning here, a good time. Oh, geez. Oh. Ooh, somebody timed somebody out. Metro says, if you want your computer to go faster, you may have to run a troubleshoot on your Wi-Fi defrag. Oh, wow. That was a whole thing, Metro. You gave me a very, very technical answer, and I love that. A-Train is my IT guy, so if I need something, he usually is pretty good at it. I think it's just running slow because the nature of the process that I'm running at work is just a slow one. G-Mama says, I just learned I love couscous. Tastes like savory grits. I love it. In your opinion, fair enough. Oh, Lord. What did he say? G-Mama didn't come in here to work, y'all. She didn't come here to be put to work and have to put people out. She just came in here to have a good time and say good morning. She didn't come in here for that. Ooh, Lord, I can't spell inconsistencies. Inconsistency. Whew. Me trying to spell inconsistencies is hilarious. That's all I'm going to say. And I have to spell it at least 56 times every day. But it's a funny process. Okay. Okay. Working, lurking, twerking, all that jazz. All right. All right, we're back on the boat, you guys. We are back on the boat right now. I love this song so much, it's not even funny. Let me see what you guys are doing. Adrian says, grandmas love to serve food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and grandmas love to have people over and have fun. Yes, that is exactly how my grandmothers were. I said to Aaron, it was funny because at my grandma's house, my mom's mom, there was always, she had this cornbread. I think it was maybe like a cake tin. I haven't been able to see one yet, but it was made out of like aluminum. And it had like a thing that slid back from the top. And it was always filled with cornbread. Like, I think my grandmother just made, there was perpetually cornbread at my grandmother's house. So when you'd come in on the table, there would be the thing with the top that would slide back, and there'd be cornbread in there already pieced out. Like, it would have already been cut into sections or whatever. And then there'd be butter. Or my grandmother was my north. Well, they're both southern, but my grandmother who lived in the north, it was always margarine. But my grandma in the south, it was always butter. But that was always in my grandma's house. I thought it was weird when I went to people's houses and there wasn't pre-made cornbread. I thought pre-made cornbread was just the way it was. I was like, oh, geez, pre-made cornbread sounds about right. That's what I thought. Metro says August 28th, 2012 was the oh no, 84. Okay. Oh my goodness, and pneumonia. Oh no. So that just the anniversary of that was just recently. Okay. G Mama says disrespect irritates me, so I don't mind. Just respect the chat. Yes. Yes. Thank you for that. I appreciate you for that. As everybody who ever goes live knows, it's just the process of being on here makes you very available to people. As the kindest, sweetest grandmother on here, I will say this. Adrian said once that somebody came up into Adrian's live stream and called her a heifer. Like, who's calling somebody's grandma a heifer? Like, that's how you know it's crazy. That's how you know it's crazy out here on the streets, because Adrian ain't said anything. She would never say anything bad about anyone, and they are here calling her a heifer. So, like, be for real. Like, the crazy is crazy. I think that's all we have to note, is that it has nothing to do with us. People are just going to be weird out here calling people heifers. We had a whole conversation about heifers because Aaron is from a farm, and he gave us a rundown of what a heifer really is. And technically, I'm a heifer. So if someone called me a heifer, I'd have to let it ride. Because a heifer is basically a female cow who has not calved yet. It's a female cow who has not given birth to a cow yet. That's a heifer. So Adrian's not a heifer. She has children, but I technically would be considered a heifer. So I'm glad we were able to have this conversation because it's important. It's important that we talk about things like this and really just stay informed. Oh my gosh, I'm cracking myself up this morning, you guys. This is what happens when I'm working. I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Crazy person. Okay. So they gave me zip codes. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, should I go in and take it out? Let me look at my workflow. Pinned return. Let me go in and work it out. Back on the block. Doing the things. G-Mama's laughing. Trolls, yeah. Some of those comments are hilarious when you think about it. Honestly, most of the time I just laugh. It's hard for me to be offended or even touched by something that somebody I don't know said about me. Plus, it's like, if you're a woman and you're a black woman, Jesus, in your lifetime, by the time you've reached my age, the sorts of foolishness that people have said, you just like, oh, okay, whatever, who are you? And you just kind of keep going. So it's not a game for people with thin skin, but to me, sometimes I just think it's funny. But it's just like, if you're going to be funny, make sure that if you're going to say a stupid comment, make sure that it's funny, because then I can at least laugh. But if it's just stupid, then you look silly. So just make sure it's funny. That's all I would say. Because then we can, giggle too. You know what I'm saying? But don't come into here when I have, like I said, an older brother and I was raised in a house with that many cousins and say an insult that isn't at least marketably funny. I come back, I'm from the days of roasting. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're going to hit me with something, you at least got to make it something I can be, that touches me. But calling somebody a heifer, I don't know. That's not really doing anything for me. I feel nothing about that. The hell is this foolishness that I'm being forced to deal with? And why is it all wide? Was that something else? Oh, I hate when this happens, y'all. All right. Why are these columns so damn wide? What the hell is 7-1? They're agitating me. They're agitating me. I think they're agitating me on purpose. Sometimes at work, I'm just like, damn, did y'all come in here to agitate me on purpose or what? Why? Why are we doing this? Let's get these filters on. Nobody knows why this is so damn wide. What is that? Oh, this is stupid. That can be deleted. That can be deleted. So let's do this. Let's take all these people off this damn spreadsheet so that I can avoid a headache. Metro said, agreed. Just ignore them because they feed off the attention. I like to give them attention, Adrian. Clearly they came in here because they needed it. And I just, I'm trying to be of service. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be of service, y'all. So if I can be of service, I'm trying to give it the best shot I've got, If I can assist them in any way and giving them something that they clearly need, I'm going to give it the best I've got. Am says, I am back. Gotta grow back to work. My break is done. No worries. G Mama, I always love to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. And just so you guys know, G Mama sometimes does live streams in the morning as well, where she walks us through her garden. It's always a deliciously good time. Am says, frosted mini wheats are the best cereal, by the way. That's disgusting, Ams. And I don't even know why you would come in here with that foolishness. I really don't. What do you think this could mean? Nobody knows. I have to ask Aaron a question. It's best not to acknowledge those vile creatures and focus on main goals and priorities. That is what I'm talking about. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I'm going to be here, but I'm going to be partially muted. I'm back, you guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm just gonna reach out to her on Teams here. Of course, she just went into a On the pin returns, it appears that the census is a 3-tier. Yeah, I mean, that's how I'm seeing. I mean, I'm seeing it in my head because that's what it is. It's like that person, family, and then +1. That's exactly what a 3 would be. So I'm so confused. I'm just gonna ask her and see what she says, and we'll go from there. Trying to do the damn thing and looking at cereal and chit-chatting with y'all. Did this go anywhere? Did we do anything? Not for real. Oh man. Life is hilarious. Hello. Doing the damn thing. I gotta go get some chapstick. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I could. I don't know from the perspective of whatever, if it matters if it's a child or a spouse, but I'm just saying, from my perspective, I don't know who that +1 person is, because there's neither a child or a spouse listed on there.
Right.
So I don't know, I'm just like, hey, do you want me to run it as a 4? Because I mean, if so, then what do you want that +1 person to be? I mean, I guess, I don't know, other than to ask that question. No, I mean, I suppose I could pull them all off. Well, no, even if I pulled them off because it's in the med tier, like, what does that mean? I still would need to understand if it's qualifying as a family or it's qualifying as, I guess, I don't know. Like, what is that +1 person? I don't know what that +1 person is. Outside of a 3-tier. Like, in a 3-tier, it would just have added a +1, and I would just have let it roll, right? But now I'm just like, and it would be one thing if there was either a subscriber or a child being listed anywhere else on it, but I'm not getting any of that because it's a 3-tier.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, in terms of like even shit moving, sometimes I would just process ones like that, either as what it appears to be and then making notes of them, or just give them what they ask for.
Yeah, I mean, I probably should. I'm trying to be correct, I guess. Yes, no worries. I appreciate you being here, Metro. Have a good rest of your day, my friend. Ams is saying like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. I am definitely going to not be live too much longer, you guys. I was trying to hit my 10 WH at least as close as I could for the day. But of course, I am working, and that is always a feat of epic proportions. So I am going to keep doing that. Dang, can she just answer this message really quick, or what the hell? We put in an extra hour. I'm going to say that's damn good. And I'm going to hope that everybody has a good rest of their Monday. I'm going to try to pop again live on tomorrow morning, because that's been my kind of plan during the week, is to come spend some time with you guys in the morning before I start work. Before we close out, let's see what the poll is. 14 people voted, and 79% of people said yes, they do eat cereal, and 21% of people said no. Interesting. Very interesting, you guys. Anywho, I am going to go ahead and shut this down. I appreciate you guys all so much for being here. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. And for the love of all things good and sacred in the world, you guys, make sure that you have a good rest of your day. Because it's Monday. This is our chances to get the day started and get the week started right. So I will talk to you guys all later, and have a good one. Bye. Ooh, she's pretty.